Hi guys, and welcome to my first video on the channel. So I'm really excited for the 60th anniversary. I watched it straight away on Christmas Day, and this time we're going to do a trailer breakdown of it. So I hope you enjoy. So the first frame we get is the picture of London, and it's a wide shot of the whole London, so you can see Canary Wharf, you can see the Tower Bridge, you can see the Houses of Parliament, and it's a beautiful shot. It's all in the dark, and you can see all the lights. I think that's the spike. I can't remember what's that called. I think it's like the tower or something. And that's the one where Matt Smith went up on his bike. So that's our first shot. Then our next shot is about the TARDIS is just materialising in the place we saw the teaser trailer in. And you can see it's the same TARDIS as the Jodie Whittaker one. And then you get Rose carrying a fragile box. So it must be like she's either moving in to a new house. So I think Donna's got a new house with her mum and her husband, or it's either, I think the most plausible option, because I think it says he's about 15 or so in some of the articles. So I think it is that, because no one like 15-year-old in the UK would be moving out and moving to a new house. So, and then the next shot we get is a small spaceship, and you have loads of people in the background looking at the spaceship, looking all shocked. And I think that's also Rose is there. And I think that is Beep the Meep ship, because you can see how small it is. And Beep the Meep, if you don't know, is from the comics in the 1970s comics with Tom Baker. It's a small ship, so you know it can't be the other villains that are in this trailer, the Wrath Warriors. But you can tell it must be Beep the Meep because of how small the spaceship is. So the next shot we get is just the look at the spaceship. It's not a very like detailed shot, like something you can explain. It's literally just a foggy background and there's a light shining. So this could be like Beep the Meep coming out of the spaceship. So this is usually probably the beginning. And then the next shot is Donna Noble, and she's saying like she's like faintly remembers something, but she doesn't know what it is. But like she remembers she had a great time and everything, and it's putting that that story arc of where Donna's remembering parts of her adventures, but she can't quite remember it. And I think they're still going by that plot line where Donna is, if she remembers the Doctor, then she basically dies because of like how she had consumed the regeneration energy and how she became the Dr. Donna. So I think it's still got a Dr. Donna storyline. And then you have a quick frame, if you can't see it, of the 14th Doctor running through a destroyed brick wall. So the next shot after that, the Doctor looking like at the audience. So there might be like, I don't think it's a pocket watch is going to be there, but I mean like straight on looking. So like he might be scared or something. But you have the Donna and the Doctor, I think it's Donna and the Doctor, hugging. And then it goes back to Donna speaking to Suvi, her mum, saying that she lost something wonderful, but she doesn't know what it is. And then you've got Suvi being scared because she knows what it is, and she has to stop the Doctor from ever remembering her to remember the Doctor. Then you have another shot of the Doctor opening the TARDIS, being shocked. We've got that in the teaser trailer also. Then you've got a nice shot of Bristol in a wide shot with all destruction and a car. It looks like it's got destroyed or it's driving through with it burning. And you can tell that's going to be the scene where the Celestial Toy Maker and the Doctor were facing off, because that's what it was back in some filming videos. And then it has a repeat shot of the Doctor running towards the camera, and he's saying, "I don't know who I am anymore," saying that like how was it, because he became the 10th Doctor again, but 14th Doctor, so it's a bit confusing for him. And then it has another shot that we saw in the teaser trailer where he's looking behind with where he's in the city and all the civilians are running away and they're all screaming and panicking and he's just confused. Then you got another one of the toy maker. Well, we think it's the toy maker. It's Neil Patrick Harris's character, and he's waving at the Doctor probably menacingly. So you can see he's got like a black suit on, black tie, like he might be in disguise or something. But he's all menacing, and I'm really excited for the toy maker. I don't know what Neil Patrick Harris is going to do with it, but I mean, I think this trailer's more for maybe a first special, but I don't know, it might be all three. And then the next shot is what interests me. It's the spaceship shot. So there's a spaceship, and it looks like it's in a factory, and it has, I don't know if it's unit soldiers or there's some soldiers walking towards it. It looks like it's an alien spaceship. So it might be in like a unit headquarters. I think it's the Wrath Warriors spaceship, because I don't think it's Beat the Meat, because the Beat the Meat's small. And then it has Neil Patrick Harris's voice over the top of these scenes saying the show has just beginning, and then it has Patrick Harris behind a stage with like a First Doctor outfit you might have, like with like maybe a pocket watch and everything. It looks like he's he's in front of a stage, and he says worldwide premiere, but he says it in like a European accent. So I think he's mainly in disguise as different people throughout the specials, and then maybe like the third special or something, it reveals who he is. I mean, it's very heavily implied that he is the toy maker, Celestial Toy Maker. And then the next shot is Unit, looks like is having a war, or because of the car blowing up right behind them. So I think they're battling someone, which is probably the Wrath Warriors later on in the trailer. And then it has the Wrath Warriors' hands, which looks like they're just mouths. And this might be like the first appearance of them in the special. So this would be how they enter into the story, how they come to the story, because after that you have the kid, there's like a little kid looking up, being surprised. So I think that's the start of the Wrath Warriors in the specials, like their appearance. And then it cuts to Rose talking to Beat the Meep. Finally, Beat the Meep is confirmed. So is the Wrath Warriors. And he says, and Rose says, "Who are they?" And Beat the Meep says, "Monsters." But I think what's going to happen is, in the comics, Beat the Meep was not who he said he was. He pretended to be friendly. But I don't know how they're going to do it. I think they might make it like he's friendly, then he's something else. But I think that's how they're going to do it. But we'll find out in the trailer when it comes out. So the next shot is the Wrath Warriors with their red eyes, green mouths. I just love their design. They are very similar to the comic adaptations of what they are. The main thing I love is the red eyes, because it draws you in, the red eyes. The first thing I saw when I was going through this trailer is the red eyes, and they are scary. Honestly, if you find them on the street, you're gonna run away, aren't you? And there's more than one. And then the next shot is like a hallway shot, corridor shot, with the TARDIS being on the other end and the Doctor opening the doors. So I think this is later on in the specials. This might be like when he's already met Donna, and they're going to another disturbance. This might be when they meet the Toy Maker for the first time. And then the next shot is someone, we don't know who it is, going into Mr. Emporium, which is the Celestial Toy Maker's place that he is. Like in the first Doctor, he had that. So that is probably his lair. That's probably where it is, because I think it was boot for Doctor Who. So this also implies heavily that it's a Celestial Toy Maker. And then it says, and then the Doctor says, "I don't believe that destiny exists, but if it is, that it's hidden for Donna Noble." Going back on the point with me where it's all of my destiny's always been with Donna Noble, where since The Runaway Bride, the Doctor's met Donna in multiple occasions. Donna accidentally got into the Doctor's TARDIS by these particles, and then they met each other in partners in crime, and then it even said in that we meet each other like again and again, and even they met Wolf too about twice and didn't know they were related, as you saw in the Centauran Stratagem in the Poison Sky. But I mean, and then they meet again, so I think this does imply that the main thing is destiny. And I won't be surprised if the main villain of this story, which is probably the Sexual Toymaker, is the one that has created like the Doctor and Donna meeting each other several times for this moment here. This might be like the death of Donna or something, but I think what Russell T Davies' plan here is that with the 60th anniversary, what they could do is they connect it heavily to season 4, but then say the reason why it's heavily connected to season 4 is because of this character has done something or has made destiny or created something that has made the Doctor and Donna and even Wolf meet each other in multiple occasions. So going back on the trailer, while he's saying that, it shows you another picture of Donna looking out the window. Like, I wouldn't say scared, maybe just like bored or worried. I think worried is the best one for it. And then it has a unit soldier saying open fire. Unit's back, as it's already been mentioned in film pictures. And then it looks like they're facing against the Wrath Warriors, because the next shot is the Wrath Warriors looking on the other side, looking behind him and growling at him. And I think that's what the big battle is going to be. And I think it's outside Donna's new house or Sylvie's new house or something. And then we get a shot of the Doctor in his new specs. I don't know. I don't know which ones. I don't know if his specs are better in this one than he is in the other one. But I mean, in this shot, it has him saying, "If she remembers me, she will die." So now this is being confirmed that it is connected to season 4 with how remembering the Doctor will kill her. So this could be the end of Donna Noble. This could not be the end of Donna Noble. But I think he's trying to tie up loose ends in the 60th anniversary to make it a fresh new thing for the Rusty Davies era in general. And then the next shot is Donna being scared. So I think one of the villains have came in his home, or has came into her home, like destroyed, or maybe like a TARDIS or something. People have not theorised it could have been the TARDIS, like smashing her house later on in the special, but we don't know. And then we get the next shot. It's just a unit guard firing a bazooka. Then you get another shot of a unit guard running away. Then you have a shot, which was in the teaser trailer, of the Doctor sliding through a closing door, which looks like it's an alien spaceship. This could be the spaceship we saw in the beginning of the trailer. This is probably the Wrath Warriors spaceship, but we don't really know. You've got Donna also in the background. And then you get another shot, which was also in the teaser trailer, which was one of the unit trucks being blown up, but then being flipped, and then it hits onto another couch which is burning. So it's getting more action-packed. It's showing more action-packed scenes. And then it cuts off the action with a comedic part where Donna says there's a skinny man. And that's a running joke in season 4, because Donna says to the Doctor, "Oh, why do you date him? He's always skinny," because he's really skinny, obviously. But then Sylvie's trying to cover him up, trying to hide him, saying he's not there. You can't see him. To try and protect her from not dying, from not remembering the Doctor. But it looks like the Doctor's trying to avoid Sylvie and trying to meet her by crouching down and trying to avoid her. And then it gets to a shot of the Wrath Warriors near Donna Noble's house, and they're marching towards the cars, and it's all burning, and he's trying to, and they're shooting, and look like this is the other perspective. The camera shown behind the Wrath Warriors instead of behind unit soldiers. And it has a nice shot of like a drone shot of the battle. And then it has the Doctor running through a corridor, the corridor reminds me of the 1930s Hotel of Angels Take Manhattan, with Matt Smith being crowded by the Weeping Angels on one side and the other. That's what it really reminds me of. In the next shot, it looks like is the Doctor and Donna running somewhere, and then it has a shot of Suvi, Rose, and Donna's husband. I keep not remembering his name. Looks like in a factory. I think it's in a factory. It's all burning, so it looks like they could die. They're in danger. They're in peril. And then it has a shot of the Doctor going to a taxi saying Alonzi, which is one of his famous catchphrases. And then it has the toy maker. Oh, I always call him toy maker. Neil Patrick House's character throwing flowers into the camera. So this could be a musical number. They could do something different, like a musical number. Or it's just him. It's like he's enjoying it, so it's like a little game. It's probably a little game to him. And he's got like a toy soldier costume on with all like the red and white. So I think it is the toy maker. But I mean, it has toys. I think he's pretending to be a toy soldier or something. It cuts to it looks like, I think she's going to be a unit scientist, like a new character who was like theorized to be a companion for Ncuti Gatwa's run, but it looks like she's probably just like a guest star in the 3 specials, or how many specials she's in. And that's a shot of Donna being shocked. I think this is probably unit headquarters, because I think this is going to be, is this the first time Donna's met unit? No, it hasn't. It hasn't. But I mean, because she's probably forgotten it all, she's shocked of like who these people are, and she's probably shocked of aliens and everything too, because she's forgotten all of it. And that has a shot of of David running away. So I think this is probably during the battle of Unit and the Wrath Warriors. And I think the Wrath Warriors has probably won, and he's defenseless, so he's running away, so he doesn't get shot. And then the last shot is Ncuti Gatwa somewhere saying, "Will someone tell me what the hell is going on here?" And obviously we know Ncuti Gatwa is now the 15th Doctor. And from Doctor Who magazine, Russell T Davies has said that that scene is CGI, like they've covered it. So that's not going to be what the actual scene is in the specials, but it's just CGI. And that was also in the teaser trailer. And that's it. And then we get a Doctor Who logo, and then we get the Doctor Who logo, and it says coming 2023. So we honestly get a lot out of the trailer. Just a lot. We get what we've already been confirmed. So I am very excited, because I don't think it hasn't spoiled anything. And I think Neil Patrick Harris is going to have a massive role in it. That's why they've only shown like 3 or 4 shots of him for like a few seconds, because if they showed some scenes of him, that could spoil the whole specials for us. And I think it's only shown us the beginning of the first special and probably halfway through the 3rd special, because it is a teaser trailer, anniversary specials. So I think it's a mixture of all 3. But really, I think most of it's the beginning of special 1. There's a little bit of it special 2, and then I think the bit with Ncuti Gatwa is halfway through special 3. So I think the only special 3 that could be there is Ncuti Gatwa, because I think special 2 could be the bit where the toy he's dressed up like a toy soldier throwing the roses, and maybe the bit where he goes grand world premiere. But I think every other scene in that is the first special, the 60th anniversary. So that is my trailer analyse of the 60th anniversary teaser trailer. Hope you enjoyed. This is the first video of the channel, and we're going to do more Doctor Who content. Hope you like and subscribe, because I'm going to do more Doctor Who. So